Hi. It is Thursday, April the 18th, and I think I just finished my zero draft. So I'm going to go into how many words I have, how many pages, how I'm feeling about that, and what my plan is now. So I finished draft zero. I just learned that term yesterday, or really heard about it yesterday. And then I watched several different videos and I realized that my draft zero is over. I've written beginning, middle, and end for both of the characters. I don't entirely know how to move forward without knowing what I have. Like, I don't entirely know the story that I'm trying to tell. I just know that it's in what I've written, and I'm excited to get to that. And I don't feel like I can get to that until I see what I've written. What have my darlings been? What is the story that I've written? I literally could not tell you what I've written so far because I thought that I was a pantser. Well, so I kept getting stuck, okay? You might know for Camp Nano, my goal was to write 1,400 words a day. And last month, I had a really easy time sitting down to write because I kind of was writing. But I think actually in hindsight, what has made Camp Nano really difficult with this story for me is that I don't know the story that I'm even trying to tell. Like, I would find myself just kind of writing different things, and I was about to add another character so that I could have more words. And I'm like, wait a minute, like, I don't even know what my story is right now. So I don't know if I'd ever try to pants again. I'm gonna see how the pantsing went and see kind of what the drafting process ends up looking like for me. Like, what's hard, what do I enjoy, what's easy. I have no idea. I don't know any of that right now, which is beautiful because I have no idea and I'm going to find out. So that's exciting. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I finished my zero draft and a part of me is like, did I just cop out like writing my zero draft? And then I'm like, no. You know, this is my first time and I'm excited about it. I'm proud, but I'm gonna get into it. I wrote 36,622 words, which came out to 75 pages. So obviously you might be thinking to yourself, well, that's not very much. That's not at all. 75 pages, that is not a novel. And to that I say, I know. I know. So that's, I guess, what my struggle kept being, is that I'm like, gosh, I only have 36,622 words, but I've written beginning, middle, and end of where I want my characters to end up. And like, other than that, what story am I trying to tell? And I don't know because I'm not going back and reading it while I'm still writing. So last night I was talking to Will. I finally recruited Will to kind of give me some type of advice because my writer friend Maddie, her dad suddenly passed away. And so I don't want to ask her. I don't want to bring her into my process when she has so much to process on her own. So I kind of recruited Will to kind of be my sounding board, and he was like, maybe you just need to call this first one quits and go back and read and figure out what you have and see what your plot lines are and I was like, okay, I think I knew that for myself, but I just needed to get the permission, I guess, from somebody, which is so silly. But yeah, so 75 pages is not at all a fully realized novel, and it makes sense because this is not a fully realized novel. I just wanted to get the stories out on the paper and just to write like what I felt, and I just kind of sat down and started writing, and I came up with 36,622 words and 75 pages. So what is it going to look like now? What am I going to do? It's April 18th. I was going to try to finish my novel this month. So now, like, what do I do with that time? Some people suggest taking some time away from it. Some people say a week. Some people say a month. I'm not going to do all that because, and here's why, and I don't know, maybe I'll do it in the future, but this first time, I know for sure I don't need to take time away from this novel because I have no idea what I've written. I don't feel attached to anything. No matter what, I'm going to go into this book and be like, oh wow, it's all going to be totally new to me because I have no idea. But actually, I wanted to read something to you. This kind of went back, but I wrote in my journal just now, it's super short, but I did beginning, middle, and end with both characters, and without calling it quits, there's really no way to continue. So what I'm gonna do is not take time away from it because I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary for me with this draft to take a break from it. So what am I going to do? I am going to start reading it. That's what I'm going to do either tonight. I don't think I'll be able to do it anytime today, but I'm going to sit down with my zero draft and I'm just going to read it. It might take me a while to read it. But I'm going to read it. I'm going to take notes on what I have. I'm going to take notes on everything that I wrote. And I'm going to finish reading it with my notes. And that is when I will go through and figure out what I still need to finish. What do I still need to realize? What do I still need to spend time with? Oh, it's me in the so yeah, I'm about to start really working with this book. I've dabbled with it. I've told you in a couple other videos, but if this is your first time here, hi. This is my first time writing a fully realized novel. I've always dabbled with lots of different projects. I've never finished one though. And that is what my goal is here. I talked about in a vlog that I did, week 2, Cam Nano vlog. I am a mom of 3. I have always been an artistic person. And I kind of feel like I've lost myself a little bit in motherhood. So this is my attempt. It is my desire to find my creative self, to know that I can do this, that I deserve to do this. So I'm just kind of trying to get my mental state wrapped around the fact that I deserve to do this. I am a writer and I can write a novel and I can write multiple novels and I can be consistent, and that is what I'm fighting for. Really hard, I'm fighting for it. So this is a book that I have found lots of good tips, and literally it's a guidebook of how to write a novel. So it's very important to me. I love this. It's called Stealing Hollywood: Story Structure Secrets for Writing Your Best Book by Alexandra Sokoloff. I heard about this from Heart Breathings. Her YouTube channel is, she's got all kinds of resources. I highly recommend her channel, Heart Breathings. I will link it down below, but I've just found a ton of good stuff from this. So once I finish my first reading my zero draft and taking those notes and plugging in what I need, I think that I'm going to go back and write my actual first draft. that's when I think I'll continue with the like consistent word count. But right now, for me, what I think I need to do is stop and consider it 0 draft finished. And it's super short, but that's okay because I have so much more to realize. I have so much more to work on. I'm going to continue working on it, and I'm going to finish this, and it doesn't matter how many drafts it takes. I'm going to finish this, and that is what I am telling myself today. So again, it is Thursday, April 18th. I haven't quite finished week 3. Week 3 of Camp Nano is not finished yet, but I am reshifting, and kind of going to just see what I have. I definitely feel disappointed that I didn't finish out Camp Nano the way that I thought that I would, but the more and more I kept trying to like push it, like it's like I was trying to, I don't know how to put it, like maybe keep trying to squeeze water out of a washcloth that doesn't have any water left to give. Like I was just trying to wring out as much as I could, and I kept hitting a wall because I don't even know the story that I'm trying to tell, so I'm just writing a bunch of bullshit. And I don't have time to do that. I'm not in a rush for this, but I definitely don't want to be wasting my time like that. So I need to start being more productive when it comes to this story, I think. I'm proud to have written a little less than 37,000 words. I'm extremely proud of that. 75 pages is no small feat. I do have a 4-month-old baby. I do have a 2-year-old. I do have a 4-year-old. I am here by myself a lot of times. My boyfriend works sometimes 100+ hours a week, so he's not always here for me with the kids, and they don't sleep all the time. They don't, they need food. I need to do the dishes. We've all got stuff that we've got to do. But anyways, I guess I'm telling myself, like, this is not an easy thing. You still did great. So yeah, I was going to continue with the vlogs, but this is my check-in with you. I got to... Let me tell you again, I got to 36,622 words, and that's wonderful, and I'm proud. I'm very proud of that. I just have a lot more work to do. So 0 draft is done. Go me. I love myself. I love this book. I am proud of myself. So thanks for being here. Stick around. I'm going to take you through everything as a newbie writer trying to write a book. I definitely feel like a failure at this point, but it's not a failure until you quit, and I'm not going to quit. So stick around and see how this evolves. My first draft is so small. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being here. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.